supporting us at our graduation banquet. And we'd also like to thank the administration for all the work that they put in to help make it a success. Graduating high school tends to be a very sentimental event in the life of any teenager. At this time in our lives, we look back at our last 4 years and fondly recall memories too numerous and diverse to fully recount. Of course, a person graduating from any high school shares this feeling of nostalgia, but the graduates of Christian Liberty Academy look back with gratitude at a unique high school experience that cannot be obtained anywhere else. As students at Christian Liberty Academy, we've spent our recent years at a school that sets itself apart from others in many ways. At CLA, we've had teachers that actually care about us, not only as students, but as individuals. The teachers here are concerned about both our academic success and about our personal growth in our walks with Christ. They care about what happens to us, and they work strenuously for our benefit. They take the time to get to know us as people, and from them, we've learned not only academic lessons, but lessons about character. We're blessed to be able to call them our mentors, as well as our friends. Another way in which we've benefited from the uniqueness of CLA is the emphasis the school places on family. As teenagers, we tend to have our arrogant moments, and there are times when we don't want to listen to what our parents have to say. Although we may fall into this mindset, at CLA, we're shown in the Bible what God has to say about the importance of family, and we're constantly reminded that our parents are much wiser and much more experienced than we are. It's truly helped us to appreciate how blessed we are to have them in our lives. We've also benefited from the unique student body at Christian Liberty Academy. Here at CLA, we've been able to befriend and grow with like-minded individuals who all share the same goal of reflecting Christ in their lives. During the years of adolescence, a person's character is heavily influenced by the friends with whom he associates. There are very few schools like ours at which each student seeks to serve as an encouragement to his friend's spiritual walk rather than a hindrance. We're extremely thankful for the support we've received from our peers and for the atmosphere of Christian brotherhood that our school actively works to establish. At CLA, we've been surrounded by friends who are there to pick us up when we fall and to give us a push in the right direction. With a common biblical foundation, the bonds formed by the students of Christian Liberty are far stronger than they would be otherwise, and the friendships we've built here are among our most treasured connections. As a whole, CLA helps parents to raise their children to be the kind of young men and women that God commands us to be. In our class verse, 1 Timothy 4:12, the Apostle Paul writes, "Let no one despise you for your youth, but be an example to the believers in word, in conduct, in love, in spirit, in purity." As we live in a society that raises its youth to be perpetual children rather than godly men and women, we acknowledge just how blessed we are to have spent our high school years in an environment that emphasized the importance of striving to set this biblical example. We enjoyed the luxury of having parents and teachers who modeled what it looks like to live righteously, and that's helped us to mature in turn. Even when we did stumble, it was invaluable to receive the support of our parents and teachers who were all praying for our well-being. Everything about the CLA community was encouraging to our spiritual growth, and we're very thankful for that. We understand that the years we've spent at Christian Liberty Academy were immensely beneficial to us, and we can't begin to express how much we appreciate the blessing of our high school years. We are exceptionally thankful to the teachers and the administration for making CLA the supportive environment that it is, and to our parents for sending us here to reinforce the values that they taught us at home. You have all shown us more love than any of us could have imagined, and words can't describe how much that means to us. We will never forget everything that our parents and our school have done for us, and we thank God for blessing us beyond measure by putting all of you in our lives. With all this in perspective, our challenge to the 8th grade graduates is to try to appreciate how blessed we are to attend Christian Liberty Academy. In this community, you will be surrounded by more support and love than many people ever receive in their lives. Our prayer is that during the next years, you will keep in mind the significance of attending CLA and that you will come to understand that every moment here is precious. Thank you all.